Hello and good evening from St. Louis Park High School. I'm Bruce Hoban along with Bob Mazel tonight, and we have the St. Louis Park Orioles taking on the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights. And for the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights, they come into this game with an amazing 16-1 record against the St. Louis Park Orioles, who are 9-9. But don't take that 9-9 as being that this is going to be a one-sided game, because I think we're up for a really good game tonight, Bob.
Definitely, yeah. Bruce, thanks for having me. It's a pleasure. It's been a while actually since I've been able to sit next to you doing one of these games. Yeah, it should be a really good game. I think with the Twins, back in, I think that it's going to be good. I'm excited to see how it plays out.
And St. Louis Park comes into this coming off a 102-98 thriller against Orono, a game where St. Louis Park led 54-50 at halftime. The Curtis brothers each scored 30 points in that game, but it wasn't enough to overcome Nolan Groves, who scored 57 points in that game.
That's amazing.
And he is an amazing player. We saw him last year as Orono against Benilde, and he hit the half-court shot to send Orono into the state finals, or state tournament. So, great player. St. Louis Park is coming into this game. They won 4 out of their last 6. One of those losses, an 80-78 defeat against Chaska in a game where Chaska hit a half-court buzzer beater to win the game. So St. Louis Park's playing well. We've seen Micah and Marley both scoring 30 last game, and Marley is starting to really get that three-point shot going, and that's going to be, hopefully, he's got it tonight, and that could be a big factor in this being a great game for the St. Louis Park Orioles.
For sure, and you brought up a good point earlier about the fact that the records are not necessarily indicative of the type of game that I think we'll see tonight.
Yeah, St. Louis Park, in their 6 of their losses, of their 9 losses, have been within 5 points. So they've been close games. They've been competitive. They've been in most games. And Benilde-St. Margaret's is a great team. They won their last contest 78-68 against Park, but Park was down 3 starters in the lineup for that night, and they kept the game reasonably close. But the Red Knights' only loss was on January 25th against Alexandria, where they lost 83-80. They were on a 12-game win streak up until that loss, and now have gone on to win 4 straight. So,
and that Alexandria team, I was looking it up. They're 15-3. They're
really
a good team.
team.
I think they're on an 11-game winning streak right now. So it was a very good team they lost.
Starting lineup: Milton Nuon averages 5 points per game. He's a sophomore. And for the Orioles, the senior Marley Curtis, averaging 20 points per game for the St. Louis Park Orioles. And TJ Stutley, number 2, averaging 16 points for the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights. And Micah Curtis for the St. Louis Park Orioles. He's coming off some big games, averaging 27 points a game. Scored 57 a week and a half ago. Jaleel Donley, a great player, averaging 17 points for the Red Knights. And for the Orioles, Josh Rickard getting the start, the junior, averaging 5 points per game.
There's some words exchanged from one of the Benilde players.
You got Jalen Wilson, number 24. He averages 21 points per game, probably one of the finalists for Mr. Basketball. For the Orioles is number 11, Matthew Johnson, averaging 10 points per game. And then Jaleel Donley, he's a senior, averaging 17 points per game. That was Kendra Fields, I think they had over there. Another starter for St. Louis Park is Malik Akindele. And Malik Akindele, he averages about 7 points per game. So, you got the big 3 when you look at Stutley, Donley, and Wilson. They combine all in double figures, 16, 17, and 21. And again, for the Orioles, you've got the 2 big scorers in Marley and Micah Curtis. There you see Arsenio Richardson, the head coach of the St. Louis Park Orioles. Done a great job. And Damian Johnson is the head coach of the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights, another great coach. So 2 great coaches, 2 great teams. St. Louis Park will be in the black and orange uniforms. Red Knights, white and red. They're going to have Stutley go up against Curtis.
It's a great atmosphere right now, a lot of excitement.
Tip controlled by the Red Knights. Donley. This game may start off slow, but we can see these teams, both teams can score in a hurry.
Definitely.
I predict this game to be a pretty high-scoring game if they start hitting their shots. Donley off on that one.
Yep. Oh, we got pressure right away by Benilde on the inbound. That was pretty easily broken.
Johnson in the front court takes it down the lane, off for Ricker. He's going to put up a three off the iron and out of bounds.
Yeah, he had a good look at it.
Yeah, they had a couple big guys underneath the rebound, but that ball took a hop, went out of bounds, and Red Knights with the basketball. Donley guarded by Rickard. Sutley from three. Looking inside and we get a hold on Curtis.
Yep. That was tough. He just couldn't get into position on it. On D.
That's one thing the Orioles cannot afford, though, is to have their players in foul trouble in this game.
So definitely.
So far this season, they've done a really good job to avoid that from happening. Good pressure.
Great defense.
Yep.
Great defense. Just forced a turnover there. Benilde's going with that full court press again.
And St. Louis Park had some tough competition early on when they played Wayzata and Hopkins, who had full court presses. So Orioles really did a good job. That ball's way off the mark. Both teams a little wide, and what Curtis was trying to say, maybe he got hit on his wrist there.
Exactly, yeah, around his elbow.
Big game for both teams, and you can see it's just, you know, a little bit of tension early on, trying to fill each other out.
They just got some nerves going on. Just understandable.
Sutley trying to clear the way.
It's good help defense.
They almost got the steal, but
there you go.
Now they get it.
Great defense.
Orioles going to push the basketball.
No goaltending, huh?
Wow. Here's Wilson.
That seemed like it was pretty close to goaltending.
I agree. There's an alley-oop, but a little too late on that one, and getting in the lane that time was Kendra Fields.
Well defended. Here's that play again. Pretty easy dunk.
Two 0 Red Knights lead. Orioles inbound. Curtis takes it along the baseline. Too strong. Gets his own rebound. Doesn't get it to go, and the rebound pulled down by the Red Knights. Slow start for the Orioles offensively.
Another good defensive play.
Yeah, now they just got to finish.
Yep. There you go.
Marley says, I'm going to go for the high percentage shot.
That's a good way to finish. Yeah, definitely in the warm-ups, the Curtis brothers love to do that.
Wilson can't get his shot to go. Rebound by Curtis.
Good defense again.
Long shot by Curtis. Off the iron. Donley. You hear some of the fans saying, slow down a little bit.
Exactly.
There's only one motor for these teams, and that's moving.
Yeah, it sure looks that way. I mean, they're great play.
Yeah, good finish.
Great hands. Great hands by Micah.
Yeah, he did a good job because that foul was down low, but he was still able to finish up and put the ball in. So
yeah, that nice continuation.
Yeah, and foul on Wilson, so that's number 1 on him. We're actually calling it on, looks like Nuon on the scoreboard.
I think so. Nice touch. Smooth at the line.
3 in the game for Micah. Orioles with their first lead at 5-4. Wilson Wilson
Good
can't get the
rebound.
shot to go. Good, yeah, Matthew Johnson with a nice rebound. Does a good job driving it up. Rickard likes to take that shot, but not with Big Wilson in front of him.
No, that'd be a tough shot.
Another drive to the
Nice
basket.
take. Great take.
And Matthew Johnson, a sophomore, the nice basket.
Turned the corner nicely on that one.
There you see
Soft
the talent
touch,
of
yeah.
Jalil Donnelly.
Just a really soft touch on that quick release.
Orioles lead 7-6. Pace is picking up. Short on the three.
Good defense.
Orioles all got the block, but Nuon can't get it to go. Tipped back again, and now the Orioles will start up court. Spin move by Marley Curtis. And he got hit in the mouth.
He did. Great defense on that last possession by Park.
So Marley will go to the free throw line. The Orioles leading 7-6. It was a great spin move. That was a previous one where Micah made his basket.
Good touch. Got some subs coming in now.
Yeah,
Both
Kimber
teams.
in for the Orioles. Looks like Connor Watts in for the Red Knights.
And I think did Kobe Willis come in for them as well?
Miss on the second free throw, 8-6 the score. Guy looks inside to Wilson.
That's a good take.
Yeah, and you can see the skill level of Wilson that time because there's good defense on him, but he was able to make the move. That was not deflected out of bounds, so it'll be a turnover for the Orioles.
Looked like he got a hand on it, but I don't think he did.
Theo Mulfinger in the game for the St. Louis Park Orioles. Marley Curtis will take a seat on the bench. This is Stutley. Penetrates down the lane. Spin move. Put up, not good. Good contest by the Orioles. Curtis comes up quickly down the lane. And lost the ball.
He maybe tried to do a little bit too much on that play. He had some guys on the outlet that he could have dished it off to.
That's all Anthony Edwards when he takes it in all that traffic, and he always wants the foul, and it's hard to call those sometimes. Stutley inside for Wilson. Nice pass out. They move it around.
That's a good shot.
The three is good.
Yep.
That's Kobe Willis. Red Knights with the lead. Margolis ready to check in for the Orioles. And we'll get a foul against the Red Knights.
Is on Watts.
So 13 foul for the Red Knights. Matthew Johnson will take a seat on the bench. It's going to be Margolis in the game.
How many fouls do they have?
Three.
Three, okay.
Akindele. Red Knights play a good defense. Micah,
Nice shot.
He wanted a foul there too. He said something to the officials.
Yep. Nice touch on that.
Orioles trail by one. Donnelly. And
No basket.
They call a foul early on that one drive.
He waved that one off.
In the NBA, that's a continuation, but not.
Definitely. That was a great shot. It was a contested shot. Put it up. I don't know if it was John to the Benilde bench in that last one.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he said something to the official or the bench.
Right. Good defense. Almost looked like a walk.
Oh, they're going to call a jump ball. Orioles ball on the alternate possession.
Well, it almost looked like
I did think it was a walk that time, too.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, his pivot foot looked like it was moving.
Micah, turn around.
Very tough shot.
Yeah, right.
That's
the difficulty.
Yeah, it's just that's a difficult shot. Guy's on you pretty tight. It's a fadeaway jumper.
Yeah, and they're going to have to get the teammates involved here a little bit, pass it around. It's the only way that he's going to get open in the middle is if they can work it around. And
exactly.
Otherwise, he's going to see double teams all game.
Right, it's going to be very tough. There you go.
Oh,
that's unfortunate.
Right. Off of his leg. Yep. Lucas Guggenberger in the game for the Red Knights, and Wilson will take a seat for the first time in the game. We're going to see Donnelly take it more here. He does.
It's a good take.
With Wilson out, we got to go to Stutley and Donnelly for their scoring. Kimber.
Tough
maybe
shots
rush that shot, right.
Yeah. It'd be nice to see him set it up a little bit.
Good.
That's a good rebound.
Yeah, Guggenberger.
Set it up a little bit. Take your time.
Marley in the game now. Walfinger out for Marley Curtis.
That's
and he hits the shot.
No hesitation at all on that shot.
That was a big one for the Orioles, too. We saw Benilde on a little bit of a run there, so that ended that streak. 15-13. Stutley from outside, looks good. A great shot by Stutley.
Really good shot.
TJ's a fun player to watch. He's really a good player for the Red Knights.
Really smooth shot.
Rickard up top. Three from Malfinger. Too long.
Nope.
Here come the Red Knights. Leading by 5 in the corner. You see they just threw it to a spot because they knew Donnelly was going to be there, and these guys have played a lot of hours together. And
definitely you can tell that for sure.
Stutley backing in, out for a 3.
A little deep.
Malfinger with the rebound, takes it all the way up, and he almost loses the ball.
That's another deep 3.
Margolis short, out of bounds. Red Knights ball.
That was a pretty deep 3.
Pettinger is going to come in now or Petaway for the St. Louis Park Orioles. Assad Petaway.
That was a nice touch by Marley on that last 3-pointer.
Assad gives the Orioles some height too as well. He's 6'7".
Got that? Looks like, does he have his thumb taped up?
Three in and out.
Rebound. Nice box out.
Marley stops, shoots off the iron. And it's one and done. Good job by the Red Knights controlling the boards.
I was going to say, it'd be nice if we get some of these offensive rebounds.
Wilson's back in the game, and he gets the basket. Hard to stop Jalen when he's down low like that.
It's a good shot.
Timber. All right. And again, that's set up too with when Benilde goes in deep against the big guys, and you have maybe a little bit of an opening just outside the free throw line.
Exactly. And he took the shot. It was a good shot.
Baskets are getting easier for the Red Knights right now, though. Orioles got to pick up their defense a little bit.
Yep.
Timber No foul on the foul.
Tough turnover.
Wilson, nice move.
Okay, that was a really good move. Oh,
rolls out, gets his own rebound, doesn't go.
Couldn't finish it.
And that's almost a.
Oh.
They call a slap on the arm by the Red Knight player.
Yep. That was
Close call.
That's pretty close.
I thought it was, that was a little questionable.
I'm not going to argue it.
No. So Marley out, Micah in. They're sort of juggling him in and out. And probably get to see them at the end of the half both together if they're not in foul trouble. Ricker looks pretty tired over here.
Yeah, he's huffing and puffing a little bit. This is a fast game so far.
Yeah.
A lot of movement. So is that bode better for Benilde, a fast game? I think so.
I would think so. Ricker
Good hit.
wasn't that tired.
No, nice shot.
That was a good play too.
Yeah, they moved the ball around, found the open man. It was well set up. That was a good pass inside.
Wilson has Stutley.
He's got
Looking for Wilson cutting, but
good D.
and then we get the rebound.
Can't control the rebound.
Stutley. Good finish by.
That's a good move.
Yeah, TJ.
Yeah. Good job getting out of the jam. Nice pass. Oh, charge. That's unfortunate. Good play, good drive into the lane, dished it off to the open man. Just couldn't control after that.
Foul on Kimber is his second. So Akindele will come in to replace Kimber. 6-point lead for the Red Knights.
Orioles need to stop here.
Donnelly. Short.
Good
Rebound by the Orioles.
Slow it up. Slow it up. We have no numbers.
Almost traveled.
That was very close. That's a heck of a make. All right, so he pulled within 4.
Nice pass by
nice
Donnelly,
pass,
yeah. For Stutley, out, but he's going to get the long rebound. Inside for Wilson.
Making some good passes inside.
That was a tough play by Wilson, but he is able to draw the foul, so he'll go to the free throw line. I thought the Orioles had good defense there, but they got their hands in, as Timberwolves announcer says, the cookie jar a little bit.
The cookie jar. You don't want to get caught with your hand in the cookie jar.
That foul on Petaway was his first. 4th team foul, and Wilson missed the free throw.
So in the second half, if the Knights miss 2 free throws, do they give away Chick-fil-A here, or is that not a not a thing?
They don't have the chicken signs.
Exactly. So yeah, it's fun to see the little guys, the fans, cheering the team on.
Micah backs his way in.
Nice
good pass.
Good pass.
Well, they got to finish though.
Yeah.
Look how good that the Red Knights just move the ball around, finding the open player. Turnarounder by Stutley is good.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, not a good pass.
A little bit too easy on that one.
Orioles almost need a timeout here.
Yep. You've got to set up. Take your time. Use your other teammates.
Got a two. Yeah, two.
Got a fortuitous bounce there. Yeah, it seems like the flow just isn't there right now for Park.
I think pretty soon they'll bring Marley back in the game.
He's been out for a while now. Good defense.
All right,
2 on 1.
He's going to take it himself.
There you go. Nice play. That was big. And a 9-point lead dwindled quickly.
Both teams can score in a hurry. And we're going to get a timeout by the Red Knights.
That was a nice take by Curtis.
And I think that timeout is almost to the advantage of St. Louis Park, too, because Arsenio Richardson, we talked about it, he likes to save his timeouts for the second half. And that time it paid off because Park was able to put 4 points back on the board when he didn't use the timeout. But now it gives his players a little bit of a rest because they've really been working hard. So
definitely, it's a good game.
It is
kind of sort of what we expected.
Upcoming game for the St. Louis Park Orioles will be at Waconia on February 11th. They also are in New Prague. Well, looks like they got 4 games on the road here. So you got Waconia, New Prague, Southwest, and Chaska. Finally back home on the 21st against Chanhassen, and it's really getting towards the end of the season. So then you have Bloomington Jefferson at Bloomington Jefferson, and they close the season against Orono, a game that I think we're going to have a pretty big crowd for. The last one was 101 to 98, and they were up and down the court. So
a really good game. Yeah, and I think we talked about this earlier. I think there's a lot of good games in there that we can have a definite chance of winning for sure. Good D.
Right. They talk about like wins against sort of big opponents, and that's what St. Louis Park is lacking a little bit, is being able to win these kind of games. And
yeah, this would go a long way if we were able to finish this game off with a W.
Arsenio's sporting a bow tie tonight.
What was that?
Looks like he's sporting a bow tie, or is that just a shirt with a...
Oh, it's, yeah, I see what you're saying now. It could be a bow tie, actually.
Left-handed hook shot.
It's a tough shot. Tough to defend that. Nice pass. Great pass. There you go. Get the cutter to the basket.
31-26. Game may have started slow. It's speeding up a little bit here.
Definitely. Tough defense. Stay with them. Stay with them.
The lefty hook, not good. Rebound by Wilson.
That's a tough one. Park did not do a good job of boxing out on that last flurry.
Marley's getting a lot of rest time right now.
That's a good shot. If he hits it. Well.
That was Jonah Schwab. After he's off the mark, and we get a foul, and hopefully we don't have an injury down there. Micah Curtis getting up slowly.
Yeah, he took a tough fall. Looks a little bit shaken up. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he does get fouled pretty hard in that replay.
Good job by Rickard getting the ball up. And tough shot.
Another tough shot.
Yeah, Micah's trying to do a little too much here.
That's got to be out.
Orioles picking up their 15 foul. So Marley comes in with 3:25 to go. 35-26.
Nice backdoor cut.
And a foul.
Yep. Oh, they're giving it to him? They give him that?
Oh, they are calling it a basket.
They did.
That was an NBA one.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. No instant replay on that one.
Well, they gave Benilde one over on the other end. Now, let's see.
Are they taking it off or are they going to leave it on? Let's see if they give it to him. Well, they're talking it over. Oh, they took the points off.
I think that was the right call.
Yeah, but why is it Benilde ball? What did they call? No. It should be Park ball.
Right, I'm not sure what.
It was a foul on Benilde.
They're not in the bonus, right?
Foul on Benilde.
Unless they call the charge, but
okay, I think
it should be Park's ball.
They got it right now. Yeah, that kind of made no sense to take the points off and give the ball to Benilde.
I think the scorekeeper just wants a clarification on this. So.
Right. Maybe on who the foul was on.
If that is the 7th foul, then they're in the bonus.
But here's the weird thing: wasn't he in the process of shooting? Shouldn't it be a shooting foul?
Well, if he was in the process of shooting, then the basket would have counted. So.
No, but remember it was a real
I think they're in the bonus. I think this is the 7th foul. I think, and so I think they're in the bonus, but I'm not sure. I'm not. Well, they're giving him 2. They are.
Okay, so it's a shooting foul. He gets 2.
But he made the basket, so if he's in the process of shooting.
But wasn't it more like an NBA kind of basket?
But if he was in the process of shooting where you're giving him 2, then it should have counted. But if he's otherwise, it would be on the floor, right? I mean, it.
Well, I think he got fouled in the process of shooting.
I think they're compromising. I don't think it's the right call.
Well, at least he's getting shots.
Right.
Better than Benilde ball.
Gotta make them. Marley now 1 for 3 from the free throw line.
That rebound.
Oh,
that's too bad.
Thought they had it. Johnson couldn't hold on to it. 35-26. Orioles need a big finish here to keep this game close, change the momentum around a little bit.
Just need some good defense.
For the Red Knights, they'd like to
really
just keep
tough shot. That should be Park
ball. Yep.
Our guys have struggled a little bit with those rebounds on keeping the ball in their hands.
The score, I think, right now is 35-26. Benilde. Our monitor's not right.
Looking for the foul on that. We can call it. Good defense. And
Back
just
to the basket.
Just as I say that, the defense breaks down.
Stutley did a good job. He faked like he was going to take it out and then went right back towards the baseline, and the Orioles were fooled on that one.
Yep, it was wide open at that point.
Orioles down by 11, biggest Red Knights lead here. Margolis, he can't get it to go. And the rebound again for the Red Knights, quickly down the court. Alley-oop.
That didn't work.
Missed time.
Oh, it's a tough pass. Nice.
Okay, here we go. Oh. And Marley got hit hard on that one.
Fun to listen to some of
Exactly.
Hopefully the TV feed's not picking up some of the fan chatter.
I know.
However, it was a good point made that he looked like he had an easier shot at just a layup as opposed to trying to dunk the thing.
Right. There he goes. Curtis, after missing 3 in a row, makes the free throw there.
All right, see if we can stop the bleeding. Hit this one, hold them defensively. If we can get a couple more buckets before the end of the half, cut it down to a 5-point lead.
Yeah, Malfinger coming in for Micah Curtis. I think Mike was just pushing a little too much, I think, and I think they just get him to settle down a little bit, put him on the bench, give him a breather.
Which is a good call, right?
Cross court for a 3, in and out.
Yeah, nice rebound.
Trying to take it in between too much, and Donnelly.
That's tough, trying to go through 3 guys.
Again, they're going to almost turn it over. That's a tough shot.
Yep.
Marley fighting for the rebound, out of bounds. Last touch by the Orioles.
Gave it to Benilde.
Red Knights are working hard defensively. They're doing a great job in there against the Orioles, making every basket tough. The Orioles are not being patient either.
No.
A lot of credit, though, to the Red Knights. They're playing really hard.
Yeah, it just feels disjointed right now for Park. Like there's no flow on offense. I'm sure the coach is going to talk to them about that at halftime. One at a time, we need to shut them down here.
Oh, look at that.
That's
off the mark.
Again, we're not boxing out. Too many rebounds.
Marley, long pass. Back to Marley.
It's a tough play. It's a goaltend.
Basket interference by the
Orioles. That's just, we're forcing so many balls right now. If we can cut it to single digits.
Right. And this, you can tell that the Orioles just aren't clicking right now when they put up 28 points. They have 54 in their last game against an Orono team. So, and a lot of credit goes to the Red Knights, but
they're playing good defense. There you go. Good box out, good rebound. Set it up.
Orioles set up for one. I would go for one here, but I don't think they. There they go.
There you go.
Margolis.
That's necessary.
Again, he did that before too. A little too far out for that 3.
That's just such a deep 3.
Yeah, and these other ways you don't want to close that.
We almost threw it away there in the inbound.
Yeah, the Orioles need to regroup here. They need to go to the locker room.
Yeah. They just seem just out of sorts right now.
Yeah, as you say, the word discombobbled. So that just things are, and we've seen the Orioles with this kind of game against the Red Knights last year or 2 years ago, where it just went this direction, but they were able to regroup and play a really good second half and make it a game. So we'll see what happens here. But a great game for the Red Knights. They're really probably playing the way they came in with their game plan. They're executing. They're playing good defense. They're guarding the passing lanes and not really letting the Orioles get inside, because they know that Micah Curtis and Marley are going to want to get in around that basket. And when you got like a big guy like Wilson guarding that, guarding the inside, and he's done a great job. It's making it tough for the Orioles. So Orioles going to have to find ways to work it around the perimeter a little bit more and be able to take some better 3-point shots. They've had some shots that have been quite a bit outside
Pretty
where they
deep.
would normally
Yeah.
shoot from.
Yeah,
So.
which was not needed. There's no shot clock, so you can
Right.
take some time, move the ball around. But yeah, I think hopefully the coach will get them in that mindset of moving the ball around, getting everybody involved on offense, and then defense. They've got to really start boxing out a little bit better on the rebounds. And Benilde's getting a number of offensive rebounds that for sure Park should be getting those.
Right. So.
We'll see.
Yeah, again, thought we'd have maybe a little bit more competitive of a game. We'll see if it becomes competitive here in the second half. 41-28 our score. We're at halftime. Stay with us. We'll have the second half coming up shortly.
Know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens? Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
Bruce Homer along with Bob Mazel, 41-28 our score. We are waiting for the start of the second half, which is just about to happen. For the Orioles scoring in the half, Micah Curtis had 11 points, Marley with 8, Matthew Johnson 4, Rickard 3, and Kimber 2. For the Red Knights, Jalen Wilson with 15 points, Stutley with 11, Donnelly with 10. You had Willis with 3 and Guggenberger with 2. Red Knights will start with the basketball here in the second half. And they come out with Nuon, Stutley, Donnelly, Fields, and Wilson.
The Red Knights had a strong first half.
For the Orioles, it's Marley, Micah, Rickard, Johnson, and Akindele.
A little miscue to start out.
Good pressure. Rickard got hit in the eye, it looked like. Needs some help. Johnson in the front court. Rickard trying to shake off. Getting hit in the face.
Nice cut.
Yeah, and Johnson with the basket and one.
That was a nice play.
And again, maybe coming out of the time, out of the halftime, maybe some plays and something that the coaching staff may have seen, and so far, good start for the Orioles.
Yep. Benilde doesn't want to take their foot off the gas either.
Orioles cut it down to 10. Donnelly's had a strong game. Takes it in. Oh, he goes to Wilson, who was cutting towards the basket.
Second turnover to start the second half.
Yeah, and that's what you don't want to see if you're the Red Knights coach, because you don't want to see the momentum change and give the Orioles that confidence here at the beginning of the second half.
Exactly.
All the way to the basket. Floater, not good. Tip. Orioles trying to get the rebound. They got it. And Matthew Johnson's having a great game.
Great play. Never gave up on it.
Good for the Orioles because they're a very senior team, but Matthew Johnson is a sophomore. Oh, they thought they may have had a block there, but a foul on the Orioles?
I think so. That was a nice take by Stutley.
Johnson picking it up, swiping down over the shoulder of Stutley. Only the first foul for Johnson. Stutley's first appearance at the free throw line. Misses long on the first.
Strong.
He's going to take a little time to think about that one as he goes back to the line. Great addition for the Red Knights this year. Stutley makes the free throw.
Shot. All right, let's see what the Orioles have.
Three is good.
Nice shot.
Matthew Johnson is eating up.
And they've cut this lead down to 6.
And you like to see the Orioles getting scoring from other areas than just Micah and Marley. And so far we've seen that here in the second half.
Getting the other guys
Johnson.
involved, that's,
Yep.
that's what you definitely want to see. That's a nice touch. Good shot from the corner.
Orioles pick up their second foul here in the quarter. And this is going to be on, looks like they gave it to Micah.
It's a tough take.
Yeah, I think Kendre Fields knew what he wanted to do, and he went full speed along the baseline, and a good finish. And
That get tipped.
that, fortunately for the Orioles, that was tipped. Akindele. Give to Marley Curtis. Spin move by Curtis. strong with that one. And a great
That was a
rebound.
tough shot. Good, yeah, good job of boxing out by Benilde. Yeah,
Nice
it's a
shot.
nice
That's a hard shot to stop.
That's hard to defend. Oh, that was a good move.
Oh, he couldn't get it.
Strong on the shot, but that was a really good move.
Donnelly all the way to the basket, and he gets fouled. Micah shaking his head. He made such a great move to get to the basket, just didn't get the finish on it. And now Micah picks up his second foul. Kimber ready to check in for the Orioles.
Nice touch. Smooth shot on that. Well, right when Park had kind of a little bit of a burst there and they had cut the lead down, it's kind of
back to 11.
Back up again, yeah.
Right. And that's what the Red Knights are so good at. It's like you take your foot off the pedal or make some turnovers and they capitalize.
Yep. Tough shot.
Yep. And Donnelly with an easy finish.
Another tough shot.
Yeah, again, it looks like Mike is a little low with his shot instead of putting it up off the backboard.
Right, there's not a lot of arc on the shot.
That could be not getting your legs underneath. I think the Orioles need a timeout here.
Yeah, that was a bad job of boxing out.
That was a big run for the Red Knights. Yeah, I think 10-0 run.
10-0 run. Because Park had knocked it down to 6. Now it's ballooned up to 16.
Yeah, the Red Knights.
That was really quick, actually.
It was.
It didn't take much time for that to kind of flip.
Yeah, the Red Knights get down in a hurry. And for the Red Knights, they have in their upcoming schedule, they'll be Saturday, February 8th. They're at St. Thomas Academy, and then they come home for a couple of home contests against Chanhassen and Waconia. They play February 15th at Minnehaha Academy, and they have New Prague, Chaska, then another barn burner is going to be February 25th at Orono. So Orono's got Benilde and St. Louis Park in the same week. That's going to be a tough schedule for Orono. And for the Red Knights, they close the season against Bloomington Jefferson team that they just beat by 11 points. Well, things started off good for the Orioles in the second half, and now they've gone downhill. Credit to the Red Knights. And a block. And you see how quick Donnelly, and you're leaving that middle open where they can penetrate pretty far. And another
tough turnover. Nice little Euro step.
Well, the timeout looked like it worked to Benilde's advantage because 4 straight points after that timeout for the Red Knights. Orioles not able to make anything happen here. Margolis.
Good rebound. Oh, that's a foul right there. He pulled on his jersey.
So Petaway will go to the free throw line. So they're going to call it on the floor. So
that's a great take by Donnelly on the replay. It's a great take.
Orioles have cut it to 6, and now 14 straight points for the Red Knights. Marley,
there you go.
For 3.
All right. See if that can ignite Park a little bit. All it takes is a few good stops. Benilde, on the other hand, is just moving the ball around so well.
Good
There you
defense
go.
on Donnelly that time.
Good D.
See if Marley tries the heat check.
And one.
Basket and one.
Nice individual effort there.
You know, I think Marley has ability to shoot so much from outside that they may have come out on him a little bit, and he was able to this time penetrate inside for the basket.
Right, that softens up that lane. Smooth stroke.
Well,
All
six straight for the Orioles now.
Yeah. It's a game of streaks right now.
Kristen Johnson in the game for the Red Knights. Also Connor Watts. Donnelly, you gotta stop him. Can't give him that drive. Look out from behind.
It's a good idea. Just that's a tough pass.
So Rickard and Akindelli come in for the Orioles. Tough little stretch there for Kimber.
Close to a turnover there. Good job by Benilde to recover. And
that's just hard to stop.
Yeah, it is. It is. Once he gets the ball underneath there, he uses his body to position the other player out. It's just it's an easy layup.
21 in the game for Wilson.
Good touch.
Yeah, 3-point play for the Red Knights. Back to 19-point lead.
They've been relentless on defense, and it pays off.
Well, Donnelly was able to get up high enough to get that ball over the rim. The Red Knights trying to go to 17-1. Again, another forced pass. Three in and out. Good rebound by Rickard.
Nice pass underneath.
And Marley with the finish.
Still though, 19-point lead. That's
good second half so far from Marley, Curtis. Played really well. Donnelly does such a great job. Gets the ball into Wilson's hands.
Yep.
Fight for the rebound, and he's out of bounds. Didn't know if he got pushed, but they're saying foot was on the line.
I think so. Gathers in the rebound, but he's definitely out of bounds. So Benilde still applying pressure on the inbound.
Well, let's bring Johnson back in the game. Margolis. Three off the mark.
Rebound.
Johnson with the rebound.
Tough shot.
Yeah, by Curtis. Didn't look like he had his feet underneath him very well.
No.
Foul on Marley Curtis. I think that's number 2 on him. Orioles picking up fouls now.
All right, let's see if...
Yeah, with Wilson out, this is where you need to sort of take advantage while Wilson's on the bench and you've got your big guys in the game. When you got the Curtis brothers both playing at the same time here, they should have a little bit of a height advantage.
Right. Yeah, if Park can go on a little run here, make it a little closer.
We still have Stutley and Donnelly in the game for the Red Knights.
Which is, yeah, that's a lot of power still with those two.
They're going to get the ball in Donnelly's hands. Donnelly passes it out for Stutley. Stutley down the lane. Floater is good.
Tough shot.
Lead back to 21. Marley. That's in.
Shot. He was committed to that one. Good rebound.
Micah with the rebound. Daly's had some problems getting the basketball. And the turnovers are costly for the Orioles. 3 put up. Rebound is heading towards the corner. Good save and a timeout for the Red Knights. Great save that time by Garibaldi, and Red Knights will maintain possession. Watch Garibaldi as he's double teamed, and that was a timeout by the bench. Damian Johnson calling the timeout.
Well, you can see it, how Benilde has the record that they do. Right? They're a pretty solid team. They just are all over you on defense.
Right.
They do a good job of boxing out, and then they move the ball on offense. And they're playing a really solid game right now.
I think it is going to come down to section final game against with the Red Knights going against Orono, and I think we're going to see a game like we saw last year. Right? Well, it'd be hard to have a game like you had last year because that was unbelievable. That was 3 buzzer beaters in one game, a double overtime. The regulation ending on a buzzer beater, the second, the first overtime ending on a buzzer beater, and then a half-court shot to win the game. So
that's crazy. Did you have some fun announcing it?
Oh, that was probably the best in all my years, 40-some years. That's number 1 for games, and I brought Tom Sullivan into the game for his first game ever doing that, and he was phenomenal. And I told him, I said, they play again, I gotta have him back. So. People thought I had all the excitement. It was him screaming at the top of his lungs. Stutley, spin move. And goes out of bounds.
A little bit too much. They call it off a Park?
Yeah, it looked like.
So he must have.
Goes off Park. So shot clock down in 9 seconds. We haven't had to mention the shot clock at all in this game. 7 seconds. Donnelly. And he puts up a 3. Rebound by Johnson. Inside.
Good recovery.
Yeah,
very
Marley.
good recovery.
Ball was tipped. And a push inside. It's going to be Orioles ball. So Guggenberger called for the foul. That's foul number 4 on the Red Knights. Been a pretty clean game, Bob. We haven't seen as many free throws in this game. Neither team has really been in the bonus.
No.
Which is great that keep the best players on the floor and not in foul trouble.
Exactly. Let them decide the outcome. The deep
There's
shot.
another
That's
long
a nice
three.
shot. That was a deep 3.
Marley's heated up. And that's great to see because he's needed to get that touchback that he had beginning of the season and last year. He said went into a little bit of a slump from hitting the threes, but he definitely, when he shoots that three and he's on, it's one of the prettiest shots, I think.
He's very smooth.
He wants the ball, too.
He's calling for it.
And he was open, too. Margolis, who struggles, finally gets the three to go.
All right. The crowd's waking up a little bit now.
Yeah, we're down to a 10-point game, Bob. This is crazy. We got a ball game now.
Ton of streaks by both sides.
We know the Red Knights could be up by 20 in another minute, so.
Yeah.
65-55, 8:42 remaining. Stutley.
On the floor.
Right. Stutley 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He'll go back. Nope, they're going to call on the floor, right? So they're not in the bonus. One more foul, and the Red Knights will be shooting the 1-and-1. Kobe Willis in the game for the Red Knights. I don't think Donnelly's gotten much rest in this game. Donnelly, turnaround shot is good.
Yeah, Donnelly's playing lights out right now.
Yeah, he's got 21 in the game. Turnover for the Orioles. Donnelly taking along the baseline. Up top for Willis. Around where Stutley and this is where it's all to Micah saying traveling, but
he's not going to get that call.
No. Number 3 on.
They're in the bonus right now.
They are.
Still trying to get that traveling call called. He's talking to the ref.
Marley Curtis is going to get a breather. Can't keep him out too long.
No. Well, they knocked the lead down to 10, but potential for blowing up. There you go. Good rebound.
Front end of the 1-and-1 miss. Orioles down by 12, trying to get it back to 10. Almost stolen. Spin move. And now Micah will go to the free throw line. Micah looking for his first points here in the second half. And now, we just need Micah to get on a heater now. He can do it.
A little strong. Nice touch.
11-point game. Good move by Stutley. Good job by Kimber.
Good defense. Oh,
yep.
Off of Park. Good D though.
Long pass across court. Willis. Wow, he just got the 3 off. Johnson and foul. Or is it not a foul, just out of bounds?
I think it was out of bounds, yeah.
Well, if the Orioles want to get back in it, they got to start making a run now. There's 7:29 to go in the second half.
No, there's still time.
Trail by 11, right.
Oh. That's doesn't help your cause. I'm on a different page on that one.
Donnelly and Richardson having some fun words there on the side. A little smile on both guys.
That's good to see.
Another shot missed by Willis. Donnelly and
Got to be a jump ball, isn't it?
Oh, they're going to call the foul.
Whoa. That definitely looked like a jump ball, at least from this angle.
And that's a tough foul because that's number 4 on Mike, I think.
Take a look here. Where's the foul?
I don't know.
Boy, I don't know either.
That was a lot of ball.
Yeah, looking at the replay, I'm not quite sure that one. Maybe they had a better, ref had a better angle, obviously. He's got a good stroke.
So that's going to be tough for the Orioles with Micah in foul trouble, and Marley's going to have to come back into the game.
There's still a lot of time left, too, 7 minutes.
Part of that is when you got a guy like Wilson, he draws fouls. He's such a big presence in the middle. Rickard, 3 not good. 1 and done for the Orioles.
They press the ball up.
Right.
Jeez.
Donnelly doesn't get to go, but Wilson follows up.
Just like you mentioned just a minute ago about how he's drawing all these fouls. Benilde's doing a very good job on the boards, both offensively and defensively.
And Benilde really stops the Orioles' runs. Anytime the Orioles start getting back in it, they cut it to 10. All of a sudden, the Red Knights are back up by 13, 14. 15.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think the lead had been whittled down to 6, hadn't it?
It was.
In the second half at one point.
And again, the Red Knights just keep their foot on the pedal.
Exactly. Good shot. All right, let's see what Park can come up with here.
Parks has played much better here in the second half. Though. Almost a...
Tough pass.
Yeah. And again, Wilson getting in the lane. Stutley had a block.
Good block.
There's a break for the Orioles. Kimber's got to finish, and he gets fouled. Marley goes to finish.
Didn't count, but it looked good.
Right. The old baskets would have like shattered.
Totally. That looked pretty.
You know, they've had a lot of dunks between Mike and Marley in each game, but the Red Knights really have gotten back defensively, not allowing that. Kimber getting his first or second. He did have a basket early on, so he's got 3 points in the game. He averages 8.
Good shot. All right, so now 12-point game.
Stutley. All the way to the basket, out of bounds, and yep, Red Knights ball. And we're going to have...
Looking for a foul there, but none to be had.
Garibaldi will come into the game. He replaces Kendra Fields. 12-point Red Knight lead here. Stutley is fouled by Kimber. That's going to be number 3 on Kimber, I believe.
Tough foul.
And the foul's adding up, so the Red Knights in the double bonus. They'll be shooting 2 anytime there's a foul.
Oh, yeah, it's already up to 10 fouls.
Yeah. I think it was after I made the comment that there weren't many fouls. And
That's the announcer jinx.
Yeah. Usually do that in football, and I say there's been really a penalty-free game, and all of a sudden there's about 8 penalties in the next 4 or 5 minutes. So, a couple of misses, but they're going to get the rebound. So they have another.
Just a nice play.
Yeah, it gets easy once Wilson makes it look easy.
It was just a real size disadvantage too on that play.
Orioles got to have players moving closer to the ball. They're making the long passes tough. Marley.
Okay, that's a tough shot.
It's a tough shot, and it's a very pretty shot. I love that shot.
God, for a bigger man, he's got a great touch from outside.
He has 19 points in the second half. So
just in the second half alone.
27 in the game, yeah.
Yep.
I think we'll have to see when Micah comes back in. I think we're probably almost getting pretty close to that time. We just got to, run with him.
Exactly, right. You can't wait too long.
.532 remaining.
11-point game.
Yeah, maybe they'll do it at the 4-minute mark. But
it's a good game so far.
It is, and again, there's a 13-point game at half, and it's an 11-point game now. So St. Louis Park is playing pretty evenly here in the second half.
Yep.
Actually, 2 points better in the second half. Stutley. You see, he did a really good job to shield the player away from him, and was able to then get the rebound. Here's another turnover.
Great play. Great play by Watts.
Akindele, he has yet to score. Rickard misses the shot. 2-on-1.
Oh,
good follow.
Good rebound. Good follow.
Connor Watts, a sophomore. And now the Orioles just chucking up shots. Fouls, so the Orioles will be in the bonus now.
Boy, and just like that, all of a sudden it's ballooned to a 17-point lead.
It just happens so fast.
I know. Just,
you have a game, and then you don't have a game. Then you have a game, then you don't have a game.
Benilde's tough. I mean, they're showing once again why their record is what it is.
So Marley will head to the bench. Micah in. Oh, they missed the front end of the 1-and-1.
Every shot's so critical right now. Man, that is a tough shot.
Tough shot and a great pass by Donnelly. He just fires it in there. Short.
Good rebound. There's a good rebound. Battled hard for that.
Petaway with his first 2 points.
Oh.
Donnelly.
You don't see that very often from
no.
him. Just took his eye off the ball.
Normally it doesn't hurt except when you're right on the sideline and it falls right down on the
right in front of your coach
sideline. Johnson
in and look
out.
Too.
Yeah.
Good block. Great block.
Boy, Matthew Johnson, it's a great block. He takes it all the way himself, yeah.
Great
Been
play.
impressed with Matthew Johnson in this game.
Great play.
Donnelly off the mark. Orioles couldn't get the rebound.
Said that was off the Orioles.
15-point game. We're down to 3:08 to go. 80-65. Benilde looking to increase their record to 17-1.
Good defense.
I happen to be watching the Gophers on the Big Ten Network, and I got to see Jordan Taylor now is doing sort of the beginning of the game commentary and also after the game. So he's on the Big Ten Network and doing a great job.
That's
so
cool.
Jordan Taylor from Benilde-St. Margaret's. And
that's great. Oh, that's a very
state
tough
tournament
path.
team.
Geez, they just move the ball around so well.
Micah with the rebound. Good cut to the basket, and a basket by Johnson. 13-point game again. Orioles had 28 in the first half. Now they're up to 67 points.
A much better second half for them.
Stutley.
A good shot.
Yeah, even when he has defenders surrounding him. Fans wanted to travel. Well, Margolis, that's not a advised pass.
Another nice play.
Yeah, and again, Benilde does a great job. When the Orioles turn the ball over, the Red Knights capitalize. And
totally. Yep, they move the ball up right away. Take advantage of odd numbers. That's too bad. That was a nice take, too.
Yeah, it was a good cut to the basket by Margolis. I think he's pretty tired right now and frustrated as well.
And once again, it's all of a sudden that lead is up to 17.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see some subs coming into the game for the Red Knights. And a round of applause for the starters. Great game for Donnelly and Stutley, Wilson. Still only 1:28 to go, so. I assume Richardson will keep the starters in to finish the game.
I would think so. That's a nice take. Just a little bit strong again.
Micah Curtis used all his points on his 57-point game. Not many players can.
Good move.
Yeah, you know, Marley's just had an amazing game. He has a chance to get his 30th point in this game. That'd be back-to-back 30-point games.
It's a big number, especially back-to-back. Looks like Park's putting in some subs as well now.
I can see Micah probably being very frustrated in this game, but no need to hang his head. He's had such a great season, and he'll be back. His next game, you can bet he'll be in the 20s probably. So still 29 on the board. Long three.
That was a very long three.
Rebound by the Red Knights. That's a great move. He should get the shot to go. Here comes the Orioles down the court. Johnson
Nice
with the
finish.
basket. Yep. Like I said, the Orioles have a lot of seniors in their lineup, but Matthew Johnson's a sophomore, and that's going to be great to have him coming back for another 2 years. And we saw the JV team for the St. Louis Park Orioles. They were dominant today, and they look really good.
They looked very good.
Johnson will take a seat on the bench, and a great game for Johnson. 19 in the game for Matthew Johnson. 33 seconds. Great.
Good move. Man, that got the fans up for Benilde.
Three for the Orioles. Rebound Petaway. Putback is good.
Well, Benilde just constantly stop those runs by Park.
Should mention Girton is the one who scored that 3 for the Red Knights. We're trying to find the roster for the players that we didn't have that came into the game. So it's a good game. Entertaining second half, I thought, Bob.
Oh, much more entertaining second half. I think, Park, they have 28 points in the first half.
They did.
Drove that up to 74, so much better.
And that's what we've seen. The Orioles are able to score a lot. And again, probably a frustrating game because this is one they thought, that they had a chance to really compete against the Red Knights. And I think they just came out with turning the ball over flat and not playing good team basketball in the first half. And we saw an adjustment that Coach Richardson made in the second half seemed to pay off.
Yep, definitely.
I'm going to add up scoring here, Bob, as we watch the crowd pile out.
Fans they didn't rush the court, but they're on the court.
It's going to take me a while. I got to add up Wilson's scoring here. So, anything to say about it?
No, we'll see. Once again, Park did a much better job second half. You can see why Benilde is now 17-1. They've got a core group of really good players. A couple of those guys are going D1, right?
They are. Yep.
And I think their schedule is a favorable schedule.
Do you want upcoming games for each team, just their next game?
Sure. So for Park, it looks like their upcoming game, they're going to be at Waconia, and that's on Tuesday, February 11th. Actually, they've got four away games in a row. Waconia on the 11th, they go to New Prague on the 13th, Southwest is on the 15th, and then finally that last away game's at Chaska. They come home on the 21st versus Chanhassen, go away on the 25th to Bloomington Jefferson, and then come back home for an Oriole game on the 28th. And you've got, for Benilde, looks like they're going away to St. Thomas on the 8th. They're at home versus Chanhassen and Waconia. They then go away to Minnehaha Academy. They're home for New Prague and Chaska. Then they've got 2 away games wrapping up with Orono and Bloomington Jefferson.
So to wrap up the scoring here tonight, Jalen Wilson, the leading scorer for the Red Knights, 31 points. He's followed by 24 by Donley and 21 by Stutley. We said those 3 were going to be tough, and they put up a lot of points in this game.
They did.
We had Willis had 5, Guggenberger had 4, Watts had 4. It looked like, and I think Kendra Fields had a couple. Then we had for the St. Louis Park Orioles, Marley Curtis, great second half. He had 21 points in the second half for 29 in the game. Micah Curtis with 13 points. We had Matthew Johnson played a strong game for the Orioles with 19 points. And then you had Kimber and Petaway with 4. And it looks like Schwab and, or we had Margolis and Rickard each had 3. So the Orioles now 9-10. The Red Knights with an amazing 17-1 record. So again, looking forward to as we hit the final stretch of the season. I think we have, like I said, 6-7 games left, and before the end of the regular season, before we hit the sections. So, and Bob, I appreciate you filling in, and you always do a great job. Bob's done a number of games with me over the years, whether it's football, basketball, and we grew up together, so it's always fun when we can be on the mics together too, Bob.
Yeah. Once again, thanks for having me. It's great. I really appreciate it, Bruce.
So again, here from St. Louis Park, a nice win for the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights as they put 88 on the board to win 88-74. And again, we want to thank our crew that's provided the game, Paul and our great, amazing camera people. Thank you guys for the job that you do. Final score from the St. Louis Park here, 88-74. So long.